24, first 24.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
I thought it was first 12, huh?
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Both of them. Really. Cool. Should make it work.
Two and a throw right away.
Stupid, bro.
And his first pass is incomplete.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football to win last week, so naturally he's going to come out throwing here, but that time
that's so good.
2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Two are going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
7-yard gain. That's good for Dolphins. First down. A gain of 7.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Here's Tua.
Go.
That is caught by a diving Thomas. First down there, and a pick up the 25. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before it can even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jalen Wright, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And bulldozing his way through. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Down the left sideline. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
Big plays, man.
And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Looking to pass. Tua. Pass taken in by his big team. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
21G.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Now Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Dolphins.
7-7, our score after one. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they go to work on a first and goal. They come up in a two tight end look here.
Ready.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there. Hold them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try again. And he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join.
And this time he is in. Jalen Wright, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Here's Hurts to throw. Wilson snags it left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Eagles at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, get your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
At the 38-yard line.
No touch that.
He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
2nd and 5.
Great. Tiger Hornet.
Throwing is Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
No touch that.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Go ahead.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
At the 8-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Tua, fast pass outside, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Brian Thomas, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Hurts sets up to throw it. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. A The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You can tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the
Don't say
right
stuff
time
like
to
that.
give
I
them
don't
a
like
great
that.
return.
Second half begins with a run from Baglife. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he works it to the 30-yard line.
Bro, I'm anticipating the spin move. And it's like the spin move. It's like when they do it is. Oh, no way. It's way more. It goes in way more than that.
He seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
No touch that. 180, 180. No touch.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Short throw to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
A gain of a yard.
Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
Oh, bro, I'm trying to get on the safety, man.
As penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
He'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Finding space at the 40. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll set up a throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. It's a no-one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
63.
They'll set up to throw. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Ashton Davis drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
Oh, my
And they'll
God.
get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Great. Set.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
6-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So bad.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can look big.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down on a well-executed double pass. Two and a throw again. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
That's out right for Palmer. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his plan.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Back to throw now on first down.
Hey, Robin, you need to stop.
He gets this down about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They're going to look to throw. This is Smith. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Great. Set.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Hurts will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
I don't know about you, I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Tua going to give this to Wright. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Wright. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The offense on 3rd down can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. Tua sets up to pass it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular.
I don't know how stupid I could be, man. I don't know how stupid I could be.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Bro, that is so bad. That is so bad, man.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Like, that is so bad, bro. You do not throw an interception there. Worst case scenario, you kick a field goal. Shouldn't even be throwing the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up.
No touch that. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Crowd left Yeti.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
63.
He's back to throw.
Bro, every time you get beat. Come on, Cole.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Hey, 73. Tiger Hornet.
Back to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Barkley inside handoff. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Trimmer. Yeti. Delta.
Throwing his Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has now been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. Another run by Bigsby. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for the Dolphins, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville.